lobby, but we're not actually doing anything Christmas themed today. We are back in Escape Simulator 2, and I was planning on starting the video when I was in the level that we will be escaping. But I loaded into this very festive lobby and thought it was so cute we could have a quick look around before I jump in. It's gonna be a bit of a tonal shift because we'll be escaping the final level of the Dracula theme. But I do appreciate this festive lobby. We're almost halfway into January now. So I wasn't expecting it, but it's a nice surprise. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the level. We'll be doing the Crypt today, which is the final level of Dracula's castle. It doesn't show that I've completed the courtyard already because I did it in the demo. I might need to smash it out real quick at some point just to get the icon. But for now, let's head on into Dracula's Crypt. Alright, here we are. And I can see in the top right that we actually have an hour to do this one. I think they're usually 45 minutes, so we might be in for a tricky one today. And already it's pretty crazy. We seem to be hanging upside down. I can't move with the WASD keys, and I can only turn so far. So I think we're gonna have to focus on this clock, this clock-shaped dial. If I use it, I can spin it around and it pushes in 3. They look like tumbler pins. But I think they just represent 3 different options that I make, and I'm gonna have to get some sort of key. I can see on the, I was gonna say ceiling above me, but that's the floor. I can see a triangle with a circle in the middle, and next to it there's an eye, or I'm guessing the Roman numeral for 1. Here we go. There's a 2. That wasn't an eye. It was just a 1. There's a 2 here with a semicircle and a cross in the middle. And can we find a 3? Can we find a 3? There we go. There's a 3. It's got like a cross sort of clover shape with a droplet in the middle, a teardrop. So we'll go for a triangle and a circle. And I think we need to get both of the shapes with the 2 hands. there's only so many options we can do. So that's triangle and circle. We need semicircle and a cross. And then clover and a teardrop. There we go. Ouch. Luckily we didn't get too badly injured in that fall. But we're free now and we can wander around this currently pretty enclosed crypt area. It looks pretty cool down here. There's quite a bit to look at. And I also want to keep my eye out for any puzzle pieces, which are the hidden collectibles on each level. I think there's 8 of them in total, and I haven't found them all in any of the levels so far. They're quite well hidden. We have a statue here. There's a pretty stern-looking man with a sword that says Eternus on it. Sort of. The R is upside down, so I don't know whether it's supposed to be an I. I did notice that this shield in front of us. Oh, hang on. This one says Iterus. If I just... Oops. We'll have another look. Zoom in on that. Yeah, how strange. Some of the... It definitely looks like the R is upside down. And I don't see it going with this shield at the moment. So I'm going to put it down for now, and we will revisit that. There's a lot to look at. I think I need to pick something and investigate. Let's do this. We have I think it's called a triptych and a puzzle piece. A triptych. A group of 3 pictures here. They look very nicely painted. The first one is 2 gentlemen talking, and one of them is pointing at a big floating key. The second one is a tree with 4 apples below it, and above it there is a sleeping sun with a few stars as well. And finally, there is a man stood here with an apple on his head. I don't have many great insights at the moment. There's a journal in front as well. If we grab it, we should be able to read it, I think. Okay. It says, Journey to the Castle Depths, October 13th. The foul beast has trapped us. We can hear strange whispers in the dark. Is there no escape? October 24th. The chains are rattling, dancing with the howling wind. We are lost. March 5th. Wow, they've been here a while. There are strange markings littered on scrolls. Is this some ancient language? We've heard talks about some ancient artifact, the Eye of Paleth. It is called. Maybe we can find it. Maybe its gaze can help us. That seems to be all we can read in this book, so I will put it back down for now. There is a golden sphere here as well. there's not much else we can do with it there. So I will keep hold of it for now. Underneath this little alcove we also have a picture of a sword and a round shield, and also it looks like a grate with an hourglass motif on it. And that's everything here. We also have a gate here, but it's locked. There's a funny shaped lock box on the front with a particular shape. And to the right of it we have it looks like a sliding or I guess spinning puzzle where we need to get a picture put together after spinning some circles, but it's missing a few squares, so I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for that. I can also see a square grate. The last grate was a circle. This square grate has got it looks like a kind of demonic hand shape on it. I'm sure that will come in handy at some point. Let's keep looking. On the opposite wall to the triptych that we saw, there is a wall with a few hands. Oh, that's spooky. With a few hands coming out of it. The one at the top is holding a golden orb. I can't take it though. There's one in the middle that's pointing at me. It moves as I move, which is a little unsettling. There's one at the bottom holding a key pretty firmly, and two either side which are pointing. The one on the right is pointing to a vase. Is there something inside it, maybe? I don't think so. Put that down. Oh, this other vase has a symbol on it. Is there something inside this one? Oh, there is. Inside this other vase. Okay, I see. I think the hands are pointing at the orbs that they want to hold. The one pointing at me was actually pointing at the orb I was holding. And this vase over here has an orb inside of it. How do I get it? Okay. I just had to drop it. And there's the sphere. And so this final one looks to be pointing at this chest down here. However, the chest is locked. It's locked. It's got 3 sliders. One for a sword, one for a helmet, and one for a shield. And on the top it's got the word Eternus. And all the letters are the right way around. I'm guessing then we might need to pick the letter for each of the items that is upside down, I guess. I'll do the R for the sword, the N for the shield because the shield said Iterus, and then I'll just slide along with the helmet. I haven't seen the helmet yet, but with only one option left, it's pretty easy to get that one. And perfect. It unlocked the box, and inside we have another orb. Nice. That has given us the key that the hand was holding. I don't yet know where this key might go. Oh. On another one of the alcoves, I found 2 locks, and the key unlocked one of them. There's also a spooky portrait of, I'm guessing, Dracula, and another portrait of a man stood on a boat. He's got some creepy looking vampires either side of him, and above him there are two moons facing each other. How interesting. There's a circular vent under this one with a eye shape. Not much left to do here though, we're gonna have to find that last key. What about this statue? The statue was protecting another puzzle piece. But below it there's also a red gem kind of inlaid in the podium. I can't get it though. It almost looks like there's a pressure plate in front of it. So maybe I need to find something to put on top. I'm not sure about that. There's some heavy seeming slabs that I dragged on top, but didn't seem to do anything. Alright. In the crypt here we have a very ominous looking coffin that's suspended by a bunch of chains. But there's some damage done to the top as well. A bunch of like chips and holes. We have an old box. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. This old box has, it's got like a map on it. It's got a map on it, and something that looks like a planchette in a Ouija board. On the left, as I move the planchette, there's a magnified area that changes. It kind of looks like I need to complete this small section of map on the left with a selection on the right. We have a road coming in from the bottom left. Or is that? I think that's actually a river, like a waterway. And we have the top of a castle too. Let's see if we can match up. Top of a castle there. This is, I'm just guessing how they want this one to be done though. Oh, that almost looked like it. It was it. Nice. And there's another section for us to do too. We have a tiny little section of a river, and also another castle at the bottom right. So let's just see. Is it this? Is it this? Not quite. Not quite that one. How about down here? No. I think that's what we did last time. Could it be down here? There's only so many castles, so I figure it's easiest to do that first. There we go. We managed to find it, and inside is, our second key to unlock a little section here. What have we got inside? We have another key, like a flat one, and a gem. I'll put both of those in my inventory. It looks like the gem fits in the middle podium, right in the middle of the room. And this key would go over here. Let me put the gem in. The key that I just put in unlocked a little section with some stuff to look at. Whoa. And the podium flipped around to reveal a mysterious eye. Spooky. It looks like it's a tool that we can use to translate pictures into symbols. I don't know how much use that is. Let me, I mean, I'm sure it's useful, I just don't know why I'm using it right now. Let me take a look at this section we unlocked. It has a scroll inside. With a list of symbols that we had, similar to the ones we just saw with the eye. I guess I'll pin that. Let's see if we can figure out what that's about. Okay, it looks like we can sort of translate quite a few different objects. Right, I see. So a sword is an X. A helmet is... it's like the top section of a box. A shield is a triangle. Okay. Right. Sun is a box with their arms coming out of either of all of the sides. I think we're using it maybe for this puzzle. Maybe. So this scroll has a 1 at the top and then a list of symbols. And we have like a sliding puzzle here with some tiles we can slide and some that we can't. We know some of these symbols, we've seen them just now. This shield is a triangle. The helmet is a box. So what are we Let's keep looking. I think we're almost there with that one, but just need a little more information. On this scroll as well, there's a list of 4. There's a list of 4 sets of 3 symbols. And in each set of symbols we have a red one, then a green one, then a red one. And the green one... the green one I don't think is an object. I think it might be describing where the first object is in relation to the second. I can see that when I hover over this tree with apples underneath, we have a marking for 4, and then I guess that second symbol, which is a triangle with a line on top, means apple. And then a green symbol, it's a diamond with a line coming from the bottom to the middle. And then that last symbol actually just looks like a tree. It's another diamond but with a line coming from the bottom outside. So I guess that is like a description for apples below a tree. So if we can find out what these red symbols mean, then I'm guessing we just need to get some sort of position set up there. Here we go. We know that triangle with a line is apple. So this is apple on top of a man, which looks like a cup, a symbol that looks like a cup. So the first set of 3 symbols means, I think, man to the left of a sword. The second one is shield to the left of a man. And then we have man underneath a helmet. And then sun, and then tree underneath sun. Okay, I'll just slide these tiles around to try and make those setups. So we have the sun and the tree there. We have a shield here to the left of a man. Sword man to the left of a sword. That kind of does both of these actually. Oops. And then we have man underneath the helmet. spanner to throw in the works. In this list of symbols we have only one symbol for a helmet, but on this board we have 2 tiles. And it doesn't seem to like how I've set things up. Let me just double check. So we have a man to the left of a sword. We actually have it twice. There and there. I don't know if these tiles are like slightly different colours, but I don't know if that's just like thematic weathering. We have man to the left of a sword, shield to the left of a man. Oh, do we need to like, we have man underneath the helmet. Oh, I didn't get that part right. Okay, hang on. What if we do like this instead? Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay. It was like 2 different kind of sections, and we were like almost outfitting a knight. So with a helmet on top of a guy and a sword and shield either side, I can put away this. Scroll now. Oops. Unpin that. Oh my gosh, how do I unpin this? Okay, there we go, there we go. One half of this coffin, actually almost all of the chains, 3 out of 4 of them have now disconnected, and it's just got one left. And there's another key for us to put in the other side. Okay, we've got a similar puzzle, I think. Okay, with some more complicated sentences here. So we have that first row is an apple underneath the tree. The second row, that first symbol is a key, I think. We saw it here. Yeah. A key with 2 apples either side of it. The third row, I haven't seen that symbol yet. The third row, the symbol, there we go. The third row, the first symbol is a moon. So we have a moon with 4 and then 2 X's. What's that? What's that? I don't know that I've seen the symbol for the 2 X's. I mean, 1 X is a sword. Maybe it's like crossed swords. In any case, hopefully it's the only symbol we haven't seen on the board. Here we go. I found it. It's stars. So the third line is a moon with 4 stars either side. Something like that. And then the 4th row is a vampire. That's the first symbol. A vampire with a vampire above a man. Let's give it a go. Okay. So we have a lot more symbols here. 3 stars. Oh, actually, that third line is 5. So that third line is a moon with 5 stars either side. But I'm kind of guessing that it actually means a moon with a total of 5 stars. next to the 2-star tile, and we'll slide a 3-star tile next to it. The tree, so we had a tree with an apple below it. We'll do that. There we go. We have a key with 2 apples either side. So that'll have to go next to the apple we just put underneath the tree. There's no other apple tile for us. Then we've done the 4th line. The final line is a vampire above a man. Okay, so we've done that, but we have... put that there. Oh, I see. Do we need to, like... we have another set of, like, tree and apple tiles and vampire and man tiles. Do we need to match them all up? We do. Perfect. And with that we have... we've broken the... well, we've dropped the final chain next to this coffin. Kinda spooky. Oh. A puzzle piece hidden behind it. The coffin... I didn't see where this key came from. With the coffin dropped, we also have a key, which I think goes in this gate we saw earlier. Perfect. We've unlocked another section to explore. Let's head on in. This room is a little bit smaller. I can see that the door at the other side goes up some stairs. So, that might be the exit. There's a box here that we can open. What's inside? Oh, we have like a little, a rotary lockbox. We have a rotary lockbox, and I recognize some of these symbols. Like this like devil's claw. We have this devil's claw, which I recognize from up here. We do also have on the box we have one of these. We have one of these hourglass symbols. However, the devil's claw is at the top of the box, and the hourglass symbol is at the bottom. Or it's one of the sliders. I can see that the hourglass is on a circular grate, and the devil's claw is on a square one, so I guess that's that. But what do we do with them? We have a double hourglass there. With this one we have a circular eye, and it's actually below. It's below the square grate with it's sort of 2 moons opposite each other. I wonder if we need to like match them up in that way somehow. Trouble is, this circular grate with the hourglass, the single hourglass, doesn't actually have a square grate directly above it. There's this square grate with a double hourglass above the alcove to the right, and there's this square grate with the devil's claw above the wall to the left. And what about this circle one? Anything above that? I don't think I see any more square grates. I think we might need to revisit that one. Oh, I think we could solve this puzzle though with the sliding circles. Just making sure I haven't missed any more crates. Spooky looking devil up there. So looking at this puzzle again, I think these square bits actually aren't missing, but we do want to rotate them so that these pins can go into them. And on the other side of the wall we have little spinners to rotate them. There we go. Do that one a couple times. Just go like down there, I think. Oops, one too many. Spin it round. There we go. Oh, okay, and now that we've locked the middle sections in, I think we can keep spinning them to get the rest of it in the right place. I see. One more for the top. There we go. How many do we need? This middle one needs to go like 180, and this bottom one needs to go 90 degrees. So we'll do like that, and then like that. Almost. Ah, okay, I see. I see. So I think we have to, at some point, unlock this bottom one in order to get it in the right place. This middle circle is now the wrong way round. So if I rotate the bottom 180 and then unlock it, and then 180 again. Hooray! That one was a fun one. It unlocked a little secret compartment with a skull in the middle. Creepy. It doesn't look like there's anything for me to like grab from it, so I think it just needs to go somewhere. I can also see a Cyclops skull. And there's spaces here for 3 different skulls. Gregory Cyclops, Carl Sharptooth, and Count Dracula. Ah, that's the one we picked up. Oh, actually, no, there's a space for 3 more. Here's Carl Sharptooth, but it looks like his skull is actually probably going to match Boris the Steel Bone, because it's like made of metal. And the plate depressed when we put them in. I don't think this is Count Dracula. It doesn't have sharp vampire fangs. So I think it's Thomas the Unbreathing instead. Okay. We're going to have to keep an eye out for some more skulls. Okay, I see. I did also find this incense burner in front of one of these circular grates, and it seems to be blowing incense inside, or like sucking it in. So maybe we're looking for the square grate that matches each circular grate, and we can find it with the incense. There we go. So the mountain symbol matches the snake based on where the incense goes. That's a nice puzzle, I like that. So we'll do that. And then I'll move the incense round. That's on the circular one now. And the circle symbol slider goes to the devil hand. Oops. Goes to the devil hand. And I mean, we can just guess the other ones without needing to go and check. There we go. What have got inside? We have the second of 3 stakes. Are we going to be putting them inside this coffin to make sure that Dracula doesn't wake up? That's fun. Oh, I can kind of see inside. I can kind of see a skeleton inside. Maybe that's where we'll get Count Dracula's skull from to escape the crypt. Okay, a couple more puzzles then. Let's look at this one. We have a load of bells. We have a load of bells hung up. And underneath there's an inscription. Everyone must speak. The ancestors shall speak first. Should the descendants defy this sacred rule, they will awaken the wrath of their elders. Oh, okay. And when I ring one of the bells, there's a bunch of other bells ring as well, which I suppose will help us figure out which of these bells represents descendants and which one represents elders. So this bell in the middle, when I rung it, no other bells rung, so that must be the oldest one. So it should go like that, like that. Oh, shall defy this rule. I did do it in order though. Okay. Right, so we have the first 3, it's the middle, and then down, and then to the left. And then over to the right. And then up here, and then across, and then down. So we'll go. Oops. Oops, I messed up the order a bit. So we go boop, boop, boop. And then over here, and then up here, and then this one. And then this one. Nice. Nice, we got that one, and it's opened up a little coffin. There's a skull here with a big section missing, and I'm guessing that would be Vlad the Impaled. Definitely looks like something's gone through that skull. Okay, next up, I found some paper. I think this is a clue for the incense. It says, "It is strange. There's a noticeable draft between the floor and ceiling vents." So we've already done that one. There's a little satchel here. Let's take a look inside. It's one of the stakes. Nice and easy one. So we're just looking for one more stake. And as many puzzle pieces as we can find, of course. But I might try and unlock the door so I can leave on time. And then we'll have a look around for any others. Okay. So... Whoa. How interesting. We have like a little, it's like a playing board. It's got a symbol that matches the, not a symbol, it's got a little statue. A little piece that matches this big statue here. And when I move the little piece on this board, we have this big beam that matches the movements in, like, the real world. So I'm thinking we just need to get this piece over to match that statue. So maybe we'll just like bring it over here, I guess. We overshot a bit. Try again. Oh! of course we can't go through walls. I had it right the first time, so like... How's that? Almost. Almost. So that's almost there. I'm gonna bring it like over here. Oh no, I've overshot the other side now. I think it probably needs to go in the middle of this alcove. Here. Oh, it's quite precise. That's too far to the left, so I need to bring it more to the left on this board. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's revealed a lever or a lever. Let me pull that, see what happens. Let's push the statue back, and inside we have the third stake and another skull. This skull's got very sharp teeth, so I'm imagining it is Carl Sharptooth. I'm gonna move this box out, ready for us to leave. And we have the final two stakes. Actually, before I put them in, there was this piece of paper. Yeah. This piece of paper shows us where the stakes need to go. I think I just happened to get this first one correct. So it'll be there, there, and I think down there. Boop. Boop. Ah, there we go. Having put the stakes in, it broke the coffin open, and a little worryingly, a few bats escaped. So I wonder if Dracula managed to escape the crypt as well. However, we do have his skull, and I can put it in the final slot now to unlock the door. Ah. And with that, we've left. I was hoping to be able to walk around the room a bit more to look for any more puzzle pieces. I think I've been able to do that previously. Maybe I stood too close to the door though. I'll take the photo and I'll dim it for you because it gets quite bright. Oof. Oh, here we go. We can stay here. Stay. Nice. So, we actually did it pretty quickly. If we only had 45 minutes for the room, I wouldn't have done it in time. Although I feel like if I had 45 minutes, I might have gone a little bit quicker because it was close. It was close. But we did do it in plenty of time for an hour. We have 13 minutes and 21 seconds left. But I did really enjoy some of the puzzles here. Well, on saying that, I didn't dislike any of the puzzles. I thought they were all pretty good. It's just I really liked some of them. I thought they were quite creative. Like the one where you translated pictures into symbols and then back into pictures. I liked that. I'm just gonna have like a brief look around for any puzzle pieces. They have been hidden pretty well previously. So they can be pretty difficult to find. So I did just want to stay briefly to have a quick once around. See if there's anything obvious that I missed. But I'm not spotting anything. I'm sure there'll be one hidden like up there in the balconies. has been previously like a more difficult version of one of the puzzles available to us just to do for fun. And I think that'll be nice to end on. So let's head back to the lobby. And if I head to this mysterious obelisk, what have we got for us? Oh, we have like two. Oh, this is one from last time that I guess I didn't do. I'll just do this most recent one though. Oh, okay. It's similar to the symbols puzzle, but not quite the same. How does this work? So we have we've got tiles on the right. Then we can spin around up and down. We have 4 sets. The first one is 4 in length, and then the remaining 3 are 3. And then on the left, we have 3 rows of tiles that represent objects. The first 2 have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in them, and the last one only has 3. How are we going to line this up then? The initial difficulty I'm seeing is that the symbols on the left, we have 3 rows, or if we wanted to do them in columns, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. But on the right, we have 4 rows of the descriptions. Maybe the bottom 2 rows we could use to describe above or below or something. Let's get going. We'll see what we can come up with. So this first row on the left has alternating star, moon, star, moon, star. So how might we be able to describe this on the right? I guess by saying the moon symbol, which is... that's the sun. Let me try and find, just from what I remember, the moon symbol. I think I must have forgotten it. What is it? Okay. What's the sun then? Okay. The sun is the full box with arms, and the moon is missing the left side. So, I guess we could describe this picture by saying that a moon has 2 stars around it. So we'll do moon either side. See if we can find that. Okay, I don't seem to have an either side symbol. Apart from up here. Okay, no, that's right. We'd have to go up here anyway because we need to specify 2 moons. I think I see, or 2 stars, and the stars, whoops, what's the 2? I think I see what we're doing here now. And I think it does carry across from the puzzles we were doing, but I didn't quite clock on. Rather than describing exact scenarios, I think this is like a set of rules for the picture. So we're not positionally necessarily saying at the top there's a row of moons with stars, but we're just saying in this picture every moon that you would see has a star on either side. So we could say that. It does pose an issue down here though, because we could say the same thing about every man we see has a tree on either side. But we have 3 more rows to work with. I guess we could do a key is below every man. So key below, oh that's man, there we go. We don't necessarily have a tree above every sword, but we do have a star above every tree. So we'll do that, star above tree. The tree is this symbol. And then I guess we could do a sword to the right of every key. Or a key to the left of every sword. Let me try that the other way around. Sword to the right of every key. Okay. I think we're almost there. We might just need to get the ordering right. I can't remember which way round the kind of position was. So that says apple below tree. That says people either side of key. That says apple above man. I'm wondering if it matters. That says sword to the left of shield. Like, I guess it doesn't really matter. We could say that's shield to the right of sword. So let me just revisit what we've done here. So, starting from the more straightforward ones at the bottom, we have a sword to the right of every key, which is correct. We do have that. We have, oh, that's star. A star below every tree, that's not right. It's a star above every tree. Wow. Oh, nice, we did it. We've fully solved this darkest puzzle. I really enjoyed that puzzle. I think once you got used to the syntax and like the kind of grammar behind the system, I think it made sense and it was quite a fun puzzle. I'd be really interested in doing more versions of that, but I'm not sure. I think maybe once you get your head around it, it might get quite easy, so I'm not sure how puzzling it would be. But with that, we have fully escaped Dracula's Crypt. I need to come back and finish this, I guess, just to get the symbol. And we didn't do Sweet Dreams in time, but we've done all the levels. And I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely looking forward to doing these other level sets as well. We have the Lost Starship, another set of 4, which is space themed on a spaceship, and the Cursed Treasure, which is pirate themed. I personally would really like to do the Cursed Treasure, but let me know in the comments if you feel really strongly either way, so we can decide on which levels we do next. Hopefully, of course, we do all of them at some point, but just in terms of where we go next. I did also miss this Christmas Eve escape room in Escape Simulator 2. I did a Christmas themed room in Escape Simulator 1 for this Christmas just gone, so I think maybe we'll save this for next Christmas. But I'm really looking forward to coming back and doing some more rooms. I think the puzzles have been super fun and creative, and I've definitely enjoyed them. But that is about all the time we have for now. So let me sit back down next to this roaring fire so we can get nice and cozy. I really, really hope that you enjoyed this one. And thank you, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon for another one. Thank you again, thank you again, and good night, 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 good night.